Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest
Baddest
podcast.
with DJ.
Wow.
Chee.
Chee.
The baddest, sexiest
Mm-hmm.
Yoyo in the motherfucking building tonight.
Hey everyone, and thank you for having me tonight.
Who's Yoyo?
Yoyo is just a 26-year-old girl who grew up in a small town called Solo. I don't want to say I struggled when I was growing up. No, I have it all. But after my parents passed away, then I had to just make myself being out there, like get to know and all that shit. Like I had to figure out my life. So yeah, that's it.
So what do you do?
I'm a club promoter slash host. I promote for the club and I also bring people to come and spend to the club.
You promote for the club and you bring people to spend money. Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah.
What inspired you to becoming a club host?
Ish. Can I? Is it safe to say heartbreak?
That makes sense.
Cause I never thought that I would just go and work in a club like 24/7, like from Wednesday to Sunday. But I was just like, if I don't find myself anything to be busy with, I'm gonna kill myself. So heartbreak drove me to that, and I just fell in love with it. I love working with people, meeting new people every day, and all that. Like, yeah.
Okay. When you're saying heartbreak, is that a relationship heartbreak?
Yes.
Okay, we'll come to that part. Can you share the memorable experiences that you've had being a club host, or let me say, during your early stage of being a club host?
I think I had my first trial at this particular club, and then it was the second time I was hosting, and it was like my birthday. So it was just everything was so smooth, was so perfect, and I was like, no, I'm gonna keep doing this. Like this is what I like. This is what I'm gonna do.
Shout out to you. What makes like let's say you in the club? How do you create a good atmosphere for everyone that's there, or obviously or your hosts,
Mhm.
people that you bring? How do you make them feel comfortable?
Um, you see, the only people that I bring to my table always know that yo with style, yo with vibe. So we know like we have to dress accordingly, we have to vibe accordingly because everything is gonna flow, the bottles are gonna come, like you with me, just
Shout out to you.
you
Okay.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what makes you a great host? Why do you think people or clubs always book you?
I'm just a humble person that can communicate very well. If you respect people, people will respect you.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So when you saying you people need to dress smart, sexy, maybe half naked,
Mm.
how do they dress? How should you dress as a club host?
Um, you must dress like when a person like from here, like we're in the studio, and then when a person is coming in now, you must have a glance at me. It's like that lady is stunning. You must catch an eye. That's how you dress.
So your duty as a club host is to catch an eye
Yes.
when you're inside the club.
Yes.
DJ, press it, press it. Press it.
It's DJ Bob.
What? That's crazy.
That's crazy for you. That's
No, no,
crazy.
no. That's,
I see. So dressing smart, sexy, and trying
Smart
to capture
and
the
sexy, yes.
eyes. The eyes of who?
The people that gonna upsell the club,
Sorry,
like
the
the
spenders.
police, yes, the spenders.
The spenders. And
Yes.
okay, in your opinion, who are the spenders in these clubs?
The spenders obviously has to be men because
Yeah, we know the men. Like what nationalities means South Africans, Zimbabweans, Nigerians, Ghanaians.
mostly has to be this tribe.
Which one? Which one is that
The
one?
one that give us Pepe, but we can take Pepe. The Nigerians.
So they give you pepper.
Yeah. But we
But
like
you
it
yes,
in
but
a
you like
nice
it.
way. In a nice
Mm,
way.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Shower them with the pepper, no?
Yeah.
Pepper soup you will eat it today. Anyway, in your opinion, I also want to ask like a personal question. How do you feel like how are you treated in the club? Not from customers, from the club where you
Love,
booked.
yeah, honest, yeah.
Yeah. You say that one. Actually a deep one. Some days are nice. Some days you just feel like they're not giving you the credit that you deserve for your job. They're just giving it to some other people that they favor. Like it's a lot. There's a lot of politics in a club. I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's not always easy. It's not always about bringing the vibe, bringing the best girls, having the best alcohol. There's a politics, and it's also draining.
So there's more to a club. There's more to it than just having
Yeah.
fun,
Than
getting
just like
paid.
putting makeup and putting
Mm.
high heels on, go and host girls and all whatsoever.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of politics and
Politics in
it's
club.
yeah.
Quite confusing. I mean, club is a place where you have fun and different kind of people they come into the space.
Mm,
So if you are saying there are politics in club, is it politics on who is the most prettiest girl, who are we going to use on that table, or who are we going to use on this table, or what kind of politics are you talking about?
No, what I meant is it's about who you have connections with.
Oh, okay, okay.
When you start working at a club,
Mm-hmm.
who are you connected with?
Oh,
Then
okay,
if you
okay.
connected with this particular person, I will give you a respect, like
Mm,
everything.
mm,
If
mm,
you just here to work and then like why must I respect you? Why must I do what you want? Like it's
mm,
always like that. We like they class you. Oh, you know this person. Okay. Then I can respect you. You're big.
mm,
You're
mm,
big. You
mm,
know
mm,
who and
mm.
who. And then like, oh, you just you got
Yeah,
hired here.
yeah.
So why must I take orders from you? You just promoted here. You got here. So
Mm.
it's always like that.
So how long have you been a club host?
Um, I started last year before my birthday. That was like on June.
Last year, before your birthday, June. That is almost a year,
Yes,
not up to a year.
yes, yeah. But
So, mhm.
I was doing a similar job. I'm not gonna say it was more like a hostess and also waitressing at Rents Cape Town for almost like 3 years, from 2018 till almost 2021.
Or you used to work at Rants
Yes,
as a host, promoter,
as a host, also as a waitress. Yeah,
or so
at a
you hosted
VIP
and you
area.
waitress in a VIP area.
Yeah,
So, which means you've had quite some experience with the
yeah.
club industry, club space, and the whole hosting entertainment space.
I literally work like with big artists and all that.
Beautiful.
Yo, and ish, that's when I know like people with fame they're so difficult.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm. Tell us more.
I don't want to go in.
Okay, people with fame, they're so
Yeah,
difficult.
people
Have you
with fame,
encountered
people
someone?
that made it in life, people that you will say, oh, when I see this guy, I like this is my inspo that I look into this guy. He is made in life, and then when you meet them in real life, yo, they're so horrible.
Oh, so what they portray on TV or what they
Yeah,
portray is not
on
exactly
it's
what
not
they.
exactly
Okay,
they
without mentioning names, what did you experience?
there's this DJ, like it's not just a small DJ, he's still like he was big then, he's still big now.
He's too big. Mm.
Yeah, so he got there around rents closes at 11, right?
Mm.
So he got there at around 10. He was demanding, I was serving artists, like particular artists.
Mm-hmm.
If there's this like DJ coming, if you want my ride, I'm the one who's gonna bring it. Okay, you're getting this food, you're getting this alcohol, so I'm bringing it to you. So when you come at 10, they already close the kitchen. They're closing the kitchen at 9. They're not gonna wait for you as an artist to arrive at 10
Exactly.
to get food. They are doing their job. You are doing your job. So he got them and he was like, I want meat. Yo, he shouted at me. Guys, I don't know why I didn't get fired that night. I lost it. And I'm like, hey, Baba, you famous, ne? But not for me. I'm doing my job here. I'm also
Yeah.
hired here. They're also paying you to be here. So please show respect. You're not even talking to me nice. Like, can you please go check and just beg them to give me food because I'm hungry? Now you make it like because you this who and you big. So now I must make like magically and make food appear to your table. That's when I
And this
knew
person is a
that
big DJ.
he's a TV presenter, a DJ, a radio, what. Like he's
He's
very
a TV
big.
presenter, a
Like
DJ, and he also DJs. He's a resident at Rance.
no.
He's not a resident.
He's a big. I'm not talking about
From Cape
this.
Town?
No.
From here.
Comment
Let's not
section,
talk.
ma just.
I mean, I don't have lawyers.
Okay, maybe we can give comment section some kind of a clue. He's a radio presenter and a big DJ,
Yes, and also a TV presenter, like for
TV
sport and
presenter as well for
everything.
sports.
Yes.
Okay, maybe comment section can actually figure out who this person is. And he doesn't live in Cape Town.
No.
Probably in Johannesburg.
Yes.
In Joburg. Okay, we'll find that out on the comment section. And since you've been too much in this club space, right? What are the common mistakes that you see club goers make? The people who go to club, either club goers or the club owners, what are the common mistakes you see them make?
You see, like, if now where I particular work, they will get a new promoter. Like, in 3 weeks, the promoter is gone because they were like, "Oh, she's doing a great job. She's bringing new hot, fresh girl, like new faces." And then after a week,
They're gone.
gone. What happened? You were praising this person. What happened? Why do you guys need me? I was here all along. Like they just go. I'm not gonna say go with the flow. They just, if you knew, and then you're gonna bring us something new and whatsoever. But I wish they could just like respect you for the effort that you put, respect you for your job. Like we're not club hosts because we want to be in a club every day. We pay bills. We have responsibilities. I wish they could just understand that we're not there to have fun. We're there like to make a living for ourselves. So yeah.
So the pressure is too much.
If you could bring any celebrity, like you've hosted any celebrity, who would you host
I celebrate.
and why?
I would say I would bring
Take your time. Take your time.
a celebrity like
Yeah.
any or
Any globally,
Yeah, globally, within the country.
international,
Yeah.
locally, as long as, but you must have a reason why.
I would bring a big Zulu here.
Big Zulu.
Yes.
Who
Why?
should bring in?
Big Zulu.
Big Zulu.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
I just feel like he doesn't come more often in Cape Town. Like he needs to be here more often.
Okay. The way you are looking,
This is like
there's a history.
There's a history.
Okay, no. Tell us. Anything ever happened? You don't have to go deep with it. You just say, okay, cool. No, we met a couple of times, we had drinks, and then, you know what I mean. Anything
I'm
ever
not
happened?
gonna say anything, but yeah.
Okay, so basically, he's like your celebrity crush because the way you're talking about him right now, it's deep.
Trash, I wouldn't say yes, but how? No, honestly,
I'm not
making me,
putting words in your mouth.
you're making me go there, and
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
want
let's
to
go
go
there.
there.
Come on.
Let's go there. Don't
Let's go
worry. Don't worry.
It's gonna be a
don't
smooth
wanna
drive, I
go.
promise
It's
you.
a smooth drive.
No,
Have
but
you ever had anything with Big Zulu?
it was more like
A one night thing.
yeah.
Okay, so you had a one night thing with Big Zulu. How was it?
Your
He treated you
experience.
fine after everything?
More than fine.
Well, I'm fine. So why did you
Jesus.
continue? Why was it just a one night stand?
We exchanged contacts, we exchanged the IG handles, and then it's like, you see, I don't want to do the chase. Even
Okay,
if
yeah,
you're
yes.
big or not, I don't do the chase. If you can chase me, then it's fine. Let's stop there.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Mm.
Shout out to you.
Some respect.
No, most definitely. Have you ever been in a relationship with any celebrity? Like a relationship. Besides Big Zulu, besides all those shit.
I think I have.
No need to mention names or anything.
Yeah, with the. He's not even an upcoming artist now. He's like actually a big artist from Township. Yes,
Okay.
I've been.
Okay. But
And-
if you want to give us the name, you're free to.
No, it's just like that relationship was. Yo,
Toxic.
toxic is an understatement.
Uh,
That guy would bring the girl, and I'll be there. I was like, Mama, you you're the one that has my heart.
are you for real?
Like he got two girls pregnant while I was still in the picture.
Wow.
Two different girls pregnant. I was still in a relationship. I would say, nah, this is my boyfriend. I'm in love with this person.
Is he a DJ?
He's a
DJ or
singer.
he
Yeah?
sings?
He's a vocalist.
Yes,
vocalist?
yes.
Oh, okay. But he doesn't DJ.
Not yet.
From Township. When you say in Township, in Johannesburg Township or Cape Town
No, in
Township?
Cape Town.
Here in Cape Town.
Yes.
Okay, we're probably going to find that out on the conversation. Not a DJ, a vocalist. Township. So, which township is bigger?
It has to be Kailicha.
Kailicha.
Kailicha is the biggest
Yeah,
township.
yeah, so- Okay, so he's from Kailisha.
Yes.
Okay.
How long were you guys together?
It was like almost 2 years.
And then
Almost,
what's the
almost.
reason that led to the breakup? Obviously. Like,
After the revealing of two pregnancies from different humans, I was like, why am I still here? Why can't I get pregnant myself? Am I barren or what? Like, what's happening? Like, God make me pregnant or make me leave this man? Like, and God was like,
so
leave
you,
my
you
child.
loved him so much you would
To
wouldn't
the
mind.
extent that I wanted to bear him as a third child.
Jesus.
That's how delusional I was.
I heard you said you wanted to fall pregnant for this man and you were like asking God, why can't I? And God was like, leave my child. How did God tell you? You hear the voice of God? Yeah, I need to understand that one.
It was like, when you're going through a hard time and you're praying like almost every day, and I'm like, can I get pregnant? Am I barren or what? Oh, what must I do now? What must happen for me to leave this guy? Because clearly I'm the one who's in love. He doesn't even like me, because if you like person that much, you wouldn't hate me to that extent. He hates me. He hated my God. That's how I feel.
Mm.
But I managed to get out of there. And when I managed to get out of there, I met the father of my child. The worst sperm donor.
So you have a child now?
I have.
How old?
Like, she's turning 4 in December.
4 in December. A boy, a girl?
She's a girl.
A girl. The father of this child, is he a celebrity?
Oh, no, he's a Nigerian man.
A Nigerian man. Oh, so you shifted from meeting the celebrities to the
Yeah.
Nigerian man. So why the shift?
You see, after I broke up with this person, I tried to commit suicide, and I was at the hospital for like a week in KTH. I drank paraffin like in a cup like this with like 30 pills. I don't know how I survived, but
My
yeah.
God.
You drank paraffin and you wanted
Yes,
to commit
like
suicide.
I drank it like it was water,
Wow.
and I stayed in hospital for a week.
Yeah.
Wow. What was the reason?
Love.
Love. Like that guy, like actually, like took a toll in my life.
No, I feel you. No, I understand. To be honest,
It was a lot.
with
I
love,
just-
I do
I just
understand, but
wanted to
I
die.
can't kill myself for love.
no,
Yeah.
At
no.
that time,
No,
I was
I
young
feel
and
like-
naive.
Your generation.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Can you kill yourself for love?
I almost killed myself for love. Your generation and my generation is way different. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
bruh. No, what are you
I got
telling
a
me?
tattoo of a girl because of love. So there's no difference.
But no, that's fine. You can have a tattoo of a girl. Yeah,
I
because of
almost
love.
killed myself because of love. That's what you need to understand. There's a lot that happens. There's a lot that happens in relationships, and people don't understand that people actually invest a lot.
Yeah. You give
People
it
invest their
all.
life. People like, for example, let me put it like this: someone that is being scammed does not know that they've been scammed. They'll fall in love and they get scammed 1 million. What do you think they will do? They can kill themselves because
Yeah, but
they
that's because they lost a lot,
no
No.
not because they lost the guy.
no. Sometimes not even about the money.
It's not even about money.
Why did you betray me? I love
My
you.
heart.
Understand?
Uh,
Have you ever been in the blankets in this heat like today? It's hot.
but it's not hot
And
in
you
here
still
anyway.
feel
Yeah,
clothes. That's
it
what
was.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still feel cold.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
how
yes.
deep someone can actually be hurt. That you feel cold on the hottest day.
Okay, let me ask you, Yoyo. You said that you drank almost a whole cup of paraffin, and you didn't know how you survived it. Your intention was to kill yourself. Is that the worst thing that have ever happened to you in a relationship? Is that your worst experience? Because I would actually love to hear what is your worst experience in a relationship.
I think that's the first one.
That's the first
Second
one. Okay, what's the second one?
Um. Oh, if my baby daddy sees this, he's gonna kill me. But
The baby daddy, the Nigerian one.
yes.
Come on, spill it. Let's go. We love the drive.
Um. So I was supposed to meet him on Sunday and come with the baby. Like my baby was like almost like 2 years old, so she was old. So I said I'm not gonna come on Sunday. I'm gonna come on Monday after she comes back from school. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna send her to school. I did not tell him I'm gonna just go there on Monday morning. And then I was like, I'm on my way. Can you please make sure that you get your call when the security calls because we're coming now. When I get to the house, when you've been with someone for so long, you know how they clean, you know how everything like they do. I know if I leave your house like this and then I come back after 3 days, I'll find your house still like this. So when I go there, I'm like, what's happening here? I can see moss. There's evidence. I went to the bin that is inside the house. I checked. Okay, there's just like breakfast from. Okay, but I checked and I'm like, okay, there's two things for breakfast, and I was like, there's nothing else. I went outside to the big bin.
Hi, Jesus, you
It was
deep.
covered in a black bag. I went
What was
down there.
covered?
The bin.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I found everything that I wanted to see. Everything. The alcohol was there. Every proof that this man was just
Like there was
having a
another
good
girl.
weekend
Okay.
with a girl. And I'm just a fool. And I was like, how do you disrespect me and disrespect my child? Because you knew that I'm going to come with a child. At least if I was coming alone, you could have just bring a girl. Okay, you want a girl now and I'm not available. Okay, bring one. But you know that I'm gonna come with our child. How do you do that? Where's the respect, bro? You know that not all these girls are clean, and then I'm bringing my child to that atmosphere. How am I supposed to feel?
The girl wasn't there.
The girl was in there. They left in a rush. That's how I found evidence. Yo, and he came back home at 5. We came there at 10 in the morning. He left when we came because he was dropping the girl. He came back at 5. Ish. I was like, are you sure if I ask you, then that means I'm ready to leave you. Because what's the point if I ask you, Anesu, did you cheat on me? And you say yes or you say no, and then I'm still gonna stay with you. How you gonna respect me?
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
So if I'm ready to confront you, then just know that I'm gonna leave you. There's no way I'm gonna stay there because Yoyo knows that I cheated on her, and then she continued to stay with me. So let me do it again and over and over and over. She's still gonna stay. So I was like, nah, that was like way overboard. I'm done, and I just took a bottle of Don Holy. I wanted to kill that guy, but yeah.
In the club, right? In the club space.
At the house.
No, I wanted to ask you something. I want to ask you
Okay.
in the club space. I believe that as a host, when there are ballers and spenders around you, right? You give them that vibe that they want, make them buy more drinks. It's your duty, right?
Yes.
To make the spenders buy more drinks for you and for your girls. And at the end of the night, because I'm very sure that whoever is buying and spending money in the club is hoping to go home with the set of girls sitting at his on his table, right?
Even you, the host.
Even you, the host, want to go with the guy because of the
No,
spending.
now the guy will say, I don't
Oh,
give
the guy also want to go with
I
the
don't
host
give
as
a
well.
fuck about anyone who's that table. I want you.
Mm.
And if you sit here, I can buy them.
So
I'll
how
go.
do you manage it?
It's like
Like it's your duty, just go.
you just smile and say, okay, I want to drink this, and my girls are going to drink this, and say, okay, you want Domper? No, I'm gonna buy it for you.
Mm-hmm.
They'll spend like more than like 30K, and I'm like, let's go home. And like, that I'm still working, and you want me, you don't want any of my girls. So can you please like just go, and I'm gonna come around 5. If I'm here, Amos. If you don't see me anywhere, you're gonna find me at this particular club. I'm always here.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he doesn't want to leave, and then that time, like 5 comes, and you say you must go, I'll say, yo, I have my bouncers, Mina. You can't take me. unless it's someone that you actually like or want.
Okay.
Then we can go on. If I feel like just because you bought me like an expensive bottle, now I must go and sleep with you. I won't do that unless I actually like you and want to do that.
So there is no initial agreement. Maybe the spender says to you, listen, I'm going to buy you this bottle, I'm going to buy you whatever you want, but you need to go home with me.
Then I don't agree. Just keep your bottles.
But you
keep
get
your
spenders
money.
that say that.
Yeah,
say
they
such things.
do. Like, keep your money. After that, now I can't even move because you said you're going home with me and I bought you in 1942. So now you must stay here. You can't even go to the bathroom.
But your duty at the club is to make money. Now, when he's saying, I'm going to buy you 1942
oh,
expensive
shame.
drink,
They can lose.
and
I
you
don't
say
care.
keep the money.
And
What about the club?
they can lose. Because even if I call the bouncers,
Preach. Talk.
they're like, that guy would just give, let's say, I'm making an example. You would call 2 bouncers and say, this guy wanna take me home, and this guy will say, but I told her that after we finish spending and all that, I'm taking you home, and give the bouncers like say a 1K. When would you carry a guy that just gave you a 1K that you don't even get paid at the club out? No. You would also ask for drinks on top of that 1K. Buy me something. And then me, I'll be standing there. I'm forced to go with this guy. So if you come with
So
that,
the bouncers, they convince you to go with the guy. Yeah,
Yes.
because the guy have already bribed them.
yes. So for me, if you come with that mentality, I'm not gonna buy this if you're not going home with me. Then keep your money. You don't want to spend most. You didn't come here to spend. You come here with like bad intentions. So just keep your money. I'll find someone else to spend with me.
Okay, in the club, how much? Let's say, how much have you ever gotten paid the most? Maybe from a guy,
From a guy.
like the most money you've got, like not from just in J, maybe in J. Yeah, take.
It's easy.
No, some
I mean,
you get nice
As
guys.
a host, so almost every host, they get paid
Exactly.
by the guys, by the
Some
spenders.
guys just be like, oh yeah, take her.
It's something, it's normal.
It was like during mining and
This year.
yeah, this year, those guys that like gave me dollars. Almost $100 is like
It's 1.8.
1.7.
Yeah, 1.8,
1.8.
1.9, depending on the exchange
If you
rate.
change it, like say it will be like 1.5 if you go and exchange it. Like he gave me like $1,000.
1,000. Please do the calculation.
So he gave you 10 times $100, which is like
Yes.
$1,000. Okay, for the night.
Yes.
Okay, where inside the club, or he gave it to you when you guys got home the next morning?
We went to. Yeah. Oh my God. I feel like you guys are just exposing me now.
No. But what are we doing now? That's what I'm saying. Don't mention
Names? No, I
names
won't.
or
I won't.
anything.
I
No,
won't.
Yeah, we're
there's
just talking
some.
about your
That's
experience
like
as a
your
club host.
experience as a
See what
club
you've
host.
experienced. I mean, what you're saying now is more like telling me the most um, favorite part of your job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I was not at my work club place, but I was at this other club, and then it's like, let's just go to live on Brie. So when we got there, everything was popping.
So this is recent. Yeah, live on
Mining
Breeze. Just
Intaba.
yeah.
Mining
Mhm.
Intaba. It was just like.
Okay.
So after that, I was like, okay, do you want to chill with my friends or whatsoever? Because I'm not gonna do what you want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's whether you give me your contacts or whatsoever, or you just. And he was like, no, the girls that were on my table were too beautiful and everything. I like you as a person. I like your personality.
Personality. Yeah.
Yes, and everything. So this guys, I even went to the calculator before. In fact, I went to Google. How much is like $100? Okay, and I'm like times 10. I was like, I
Celebrated
made
before
it.
you even changed it. She celebrated before she changed. What it was fake money.
But you can change it. Then
Yeah, there's
there's
exchanges.
next to Pick and Pay. They just like take like 70 rand
Mm.
each
Mm.
$100. So
By
imagine
those
you're not
exchanges on the street.
well, you're not losing anything.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm still even in contact with that guy. It's like I
Where is he
like
from?
you. I like you.
Where's
I
the guy
like
from?
you. I like you.
From Cape Town, Joburg, Durban.
No.
Nationality
Yes.
in Nigeria.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. American. Yeah. Let's.
Yes.
Oh,
American.
he's from America.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that spread dollars like they're
Okay.
crazy.
Have you ever been out of South Africa?
No.
But you want to?
I want to. I think they must.
Do you have any friends that have been out of South Africa, maybe to Dubai or those places where the slave queens go to?
Yeah.
You have a friend. So
I do.
have you maybe asked a friend what do they do there?
Except having a big nyash. What else? And pleasing guys. I think I just need to say anything a guy says, then I will go overseas.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a big headed.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just tell me to do this and I'll jump.
You know, this is also more about learning who you are, other than us knowing that you are a club host and telling our audience how you operate in the club, what you do as a club host, and what club hosting is all about. I would also want to know more about your personal life. And this brings me to this question. Have you ever dated someone that is probably 20 years older than you are?
Okay, there was this colored guy. I think he's turning 60 this year.
60.
Yeah, I dated him. We went to a golf course in East London, went to PE, and then we went to Niza and came back to Cape Town. Um, I think he's like almost 30 years older than me. In fact, over 30 years older than me.
So, is it safe to say he's a sugar daddy? What was the benefit in that relationship?
Money.
What is your love language?
Money, money, money.
So you get money from him, and you never minded any other thing, like whether he's taking you out on a date, having fun.
No, even people were like, but you're so old. Like, do you know how old is this guy? And this is my guy. No, I'm here with him. I wouldn't like he stays here in Cape Town. I wouldn't go with you like that far to East London, not knowing and everything. When especially when I know I'm gonna meet your business associate and all that, because it was like more a course week, like golf club week. So there was like more guy at his age. like people that he does business with and all that. So I'm like, I know what I'm getting myself into as long as I'm benefiting.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if you don't get money, you
Yeah, I
suffer.
mean, it's all about money, right?
Yeah.
So for you, a relationship is all about money.
Not now, because now I'm currently in a relationship.
Okay, now you're currently in a relationship. So before
Yes.
this relationship, it was all about money for you.
Because she was heartbroken. Makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I see. Okay.
You are healing with money.
So a quick one about this mining in Daba. You spoke about it earlier. It was during the mining in Daba you got the 1,000 US dollars, and the 1,000 US dollars was for
You see when you
like
drink,
what was he paying for?
you see when you drunk and then you start telling your dark secrets. And like, okay, I lost my parents. Like in this kind of way, I have a child now and I'm a single mom. You see, when a guy is like, this is the someone that I like and like she's going through it all. Why not? And I'm not ready to sleep with you. But if he comes back next year, he said he's gonna come back. You see, if he come back next year, I'll open them wide.
No, I didn't get that one. Like what was the 1,000 US dollars for? Is
For
it for
me
you
to
telling
take
him?
care of myself and my family.
Okay, so you
Yes.
met him
No,
at
I
the club
did not.
at Live on Brie.
No.
And then?
We met at a club in Long Street.
Okay.
And then we went on Live on Brie. After Live on Brie,
And then what was the shifting? And then from there?
it was like on fire and ice. And then we went there, but I went with my friends. So I was like, you see, even if you want to do something, but there's certain people in your circle that are here. And like, if I sleep with the guy, the whole Cape Town will know. So even if I want to, I can't do it because there's this certain people now at this specific time. Even if I want to, no, I can't. I know. So I'm going to stand on business. So I just told him on my sad stories. And I was not even making them up. I was
Okay.
telling him about my life.
I'm still a bit confused. Anesu.
DJ Valwe, now what do you want from me?
No, I want to understand. Because honestly, would you give a girl 1,000 US dollars
If
from
you
listening to the
have,
story?
if you
Do you
have,
understand what she's saying? She's saying, this guy
and if you
heard
like this
our
girl
life
too much,
story. She said he told them our life story.
Yes.
Our parents died.
And the guy pitied her
Exactly.
and gave her 1,000 US dollars.
Exactly.
And you met the guy at the club.
Are you
where
guys still
were
in
before
contact
you
right
went
now?
there.
yes, we're still talking like almost every day.
So he gave you that money right on the spot, or he gave you the money after you got
Cash,
home?
like it was on dollars cash.
Really?
Me, I also got
Wow.
once. I told my story.
I
Same
would want to
story.
tell people my story as well. Yes. Interesting.
Yeah, you must go through a lot in life to tell people your stories and they pity you like
What's
that.
your name again? Yoyo.
Yongama Yoyo.
Don't worry, they'll
We'll
add
get
up
it.
on the comment
Yeah,
section.
they will add it up in the comment section.
Okay, quick question. In Cape Town, your top 5 DJs.
Top 5. It has to be Mr. Tella,
Uh-huh.
Leshendelu.
Label.
Huh?
Okay, continue.
In Cape Town, eh?
In Cape Town.
DJ Tries. DJ Sinner.
Okay.
Who's the first?
One more.
Pete Race, let's say.
Big race. Okay.
Among all of them that you mentioned, who's your favorite?
Is Leshendelu.
Is that
Lehle
the
is the
short
female, yeah.
female?
Yeah.
Does she
Uh,
DJ where?
No, Lisha is good.
Where is she? Where does she resident?
She normally plays at Alo rooftop.
And Savage also at Paradise.
And
Didn't I see on her Instagram that she went?
no, now she's actually getting bookings. Joburg,
Okay.
PE side. No, she's actually good.
So let me ask this question. I will just need to take 2 more questions, and then we will be done with this section, right?
Okay.
So now the one question is, what is your advice? What advice would you give to an upcoming club host? Gathering your experience, right? What you've seen, what you've experienced, and how people have treated you, and how those things have affected your life in general. So what would be the advice for the upcoming host?
I would say like you just need to believe in yourself. Don't take everything everyone says. Like they'll promise you the world and say, "Come to my club, I'll give you this and this." The other one comes to my club, I'll give you this and this. Just be consistent. Do your work and go home. Get paid. Don't get mixed up with everything that's happening in this club life.
So doing the work, does it include doing the work with the spenders as well? Would you advise them to say, okay, if someone spend money on you, and
You know what my advice would be? If someone buy you expensive alcohol, doesn't mean that you have to go home with them. Keep that in mind. You're not obligated to go home with them. You don't have to. You can drink the alcohol and make them spend, but don't go home with them if you don't want to.
But imagine you have money, you go spend money, and then now you want
yeah,
to
because
go
that's
with
their
someone.
idea. In their mind, they want to spend the money so they can take the girl home.
Don't go home with them.
I see. So if club hosting wasn't working, if you were not a club host, or when you stop being a club host, what else do you think you want to do?
I'm currently like doing my human resource management, so yeah, I'm furthering my studies.
Furthering your studies.
Yeah, I'll be hiring people soon and making payments like
Shut
I'm in
up.
HR.
Shut up.
But it's looking like you will still want to work in the club industry
Yeah,
space.
I
and,
think I'll
doing the hiring stuff for them.
I'll still work in a club and hire people in the club. That's how I love the club life.
We need to go into the last two questions. Since you've worked at Rands and the current club you're working at now,
Yeah.
what are the two oddest things you've done?
I had a sex in a car in front of a church gate, and the church was going.
Like church was
It was like during the day. We parked in front of the church gate, and the car was like, boo, boo. We didn't even go to the back seat.
okay.
We're here.
Okay, we just listen. We don't judge.
But that was
no, we
don't
listen, we
judge.
don't judge.
that was the
Okay, and where are you currently working?
I actually like fucked like 3 friends. Now I'm currently working on fucking the 4th one. Then
You
I'm
are
done.
working.
Where
I'm
you
working
currently
on getting the 4th one.
You fucked 3
Then I'm-
friends.
Yes.
And you are now currently working on fucking the 4th one.
Yes.
Girl, you wide.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, the big one. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this episode.
Please don't forget to share, like,
Subscribe.
subscribe.
And hit on the notification button, my brother.